guys, it's Emily-Erin here. I'm so glad that you're here to work out with me. This is what we need right now, right? Is to show up for ourselves and some normalcy, some routine. It's just going to make us feel better. So I am so glad you're here. Let's go ahead and get started with this bar workout. I am recommending that you have a light pair of weights. If you don't have that at home, that's okay. That's okay. You can do this whole thing with no weights. It's totally fine. You'll still get a burn. Or you can go pause this video and grab 2 cans, because I know you guys got a ton of beans. I saw all that toilet paper gone. I know what you guys stocked up on. Grab 2 cans of beans, 2 cans of something, a bottle of laundry detergent if you have it. Whatever you can just to kind of substitute that weight would be awesome. Not mandatory, but awesome. All right, stand up. Let's get warmed up. All right, big deep breath in. Oh, I need to go a little back further. There we go. And exhale, give me a plie, big deep breath. Exhale, reach those fingertips wide, deep breath. And exhale, one more deep breath. And exhale, go ahead. Curve that spine over and open that rib cage. From the side, you're going to see that curve really alternate in and open. Good. I know you feel silly, but I need that spine awake. I need it alert. Give me 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Slowly lift those arms up. Pivot on those heels, toes forward. Give me a deep squat and lift up. Deep squat. Once you get the hang of that choreography, go ahead and pair your breathing with it. Big inhale, big exhale, sinking that tailbone low to the ground, opening up those hips, keeping those knees wide. 1 and 2 and 3, down and hold. Here we go. Roll those shoulder blades back and find a small little pulse, focusing on that tailbone, up and down 1 inch, no more, just 1 inch. Whew, push that weight into your heels. Keep that chest open. Keep those abs in tight. You're going to start to feel that burn. It's going to find you. Slowly bring those hands forward. Lift that right heel and speed up that pulse. 1 and a 2 and a 3 and a 4. Good. Switch heels. Left heel comes up. Right foot plants deeply into the floor. Good. Now lift both heels. Find a slow pulse in. 1 and a 2. Find a spot on the floor. Focus on it. Fight for that balance. Good. And a 3 and a 2 and a 1. Plant those heels. I want you to go ahead and big arms with those, big circles with those arms is what I'm trying to say. Good. Big circles with those arms. Open up those shoulders and reverse. Don't forget to breathe. It's a warm up. Don't hold your breath yet. And a 3, 2, 1. Hands wide, palms down. Lower that booty and hold it. That chest is open. Don't you curve that spine on me. One way or another, I want a straight spine. 4, 3, 2, 1. Come up, shake it out. Are you warm? Go ahead and grab those weights. All right. So I have my 3s. I have my kitchen chair here to function as a bar. All right. A weight in either hand. If you need that bar for support at first, go ahead and drop 1 weight. You can do it with just 1. Hands out wide. You're going to give me a full second position plie. Come halfway up. Full plie. All the way up. Get that lower body tempo. 1 and a 2 and a 3 and a 4. Add those arms. Bring them forward. Bring them out. Bring them up. Down. Halfway. Down. All the way. Down and forward. Down and up. You're doing great. 1 and 2 and 3. Let's talk about why we call this a plie and not a squat, because there's a big difference. All right, a squat, that booty goes back and you use those abs in tight. In a plie, that booty stays right underneath you the entire time, right underneath those shoulders. Your knees are pushing out over those toes. And a down, and a up, and a down, and a up. Good. And a down, and a up, and a down. You have 2 more. Here we go. 1 and a 2 and a 3 and a 4, 5 and a 6 and a 7 and an 8. Hold it low. Pulse that lower body. And a 1 and a 2. You're focused on that tailbone, getting it down to the floor. Arms are wide, palms forward, thumbs up to the ceiling. You are breathing. I told you it'd be important. 3, 2, give me 1 inch lower. Here we go. And a 1, and a 2, and a 3, and a 4, and a 5. Push. 6, and a 7. Halfway. Here we go. Halfway, back down. Halfway, back down. Those knees never fully straighten. You are in full work mode at this point. If you need to modify for those elbows, keep a soft bend in them. Keep them rounded. That's okay. It's not the easy way out, I promise you. 4, 3, 2, hold it. Hold it. All right, slowly drop those weights right underneath you. Palms down, arms out. Lower that tailbone as low as you feel comfortable. Focus on those heels. Lift, lower, lift, lower, lift, lower. Heels up, heels down. Tailbone does not move. You are breathing. Give me 5, 4, 3, 2, lift and hold. Hold it. Good. Can you push that tailbone 1 inch lower? Come on up, shake it out. Get those weights out of your way. You have a cardio burst. If you've never done catchers before, I'm going to do them sideways so you can see. Feet are parallel. I want those toes forward. You're going to come to a deep squat. You lower those hands. You go to a wide plank. Notice wide. Feet are going to be wider than those hips. Come back and lift like you're catching a ball, like you're a catcher. Yes? But of course, this is bar, so we have to add a turnout, right? So you're going to come catcher, plank, catcher, turn out, turn in, toes to the side, toes forward, then right back to that catcher. I want 30 seconds, non-stop movement. If you need to have a slow pace, that's fine. Just commit to it and be consistent. Yes? All right, here we go. Find that deep squat. Hands up, just like you're a catcher. Let's go. 1, 2, turn out, turn in. 1, 2, turn out, turn in. 1, 2, toes out, toes in. If you need to modify, here's your modification. You tap back, in, out, in. Tap, turn out, tap, turn out, tap, turn out. Find that mod, that's fine. Good, hang in there. Give me 8 more counts. Give me 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Shake it out. Get water. How are we doing? Are we okay? Okay, you're going to need that bar for this next one. We're going straight into a lunge circuit. So find that bar. Right foot is going to be back. I want you, from the get-go, to tuck that tailbone down to the floor. You're going to feel the temptation to bend that knee. Try to find that sweet spot. Tailbone down, but knee still straight. You're going to give me lunge, halfway up, lunge, tap forward. Tapping right next to that left foot that's planted firmly in the floor. All right, here we go. Find that lunge. I'm going to kick those weights the entire time. That's going to get annoying. Here we go. Lunge, halfway, lunge, tap forward. Lunge, halfway. This is a great place to get that heart rate down. Breathe. 1, halfway, lunge, tap forward. Lunge, halfway. You are tapping that right knee down to the floor every time. Tap, halfway, tap, forward. Good. Lunge, halfway, lunge, tap, lunge, halfway, lunge. You have 2 more of those. Make them good. 1 and 2, 3, and tap. And 1 last one, 2, 3, tap it forward, hold it there. Elbows come to your chair or bar. Pulse that booty down, down. Now most of your weight is into that left foot. Your booty is back, your spine is straight. Don't let that belly button curve forward. That's going to put a lot of stress on your lower back. I need those abs working, pulling into your spine. Put them to work. Down, down, down. Good. Give me 3, 2. Now lift that right foot off the floor. Glue it to that calf. now pulse down into that left leg. Now before it had most of your weight, now it has all your weight, and it should not like it. I need you to breathe. Give me 4, 3, 2, down and hold. Bring that right foot back. Find that lunge. Roll those shoulder blades back. Tuck that booty under. You're checking that form. And then find that pulse. 1, 2, 3, 4. Good. I want you to take a deep breath. Get that knee 1 inch lower. Good. This should feel miserable at this point. You should be like, why am I doing this when I could sit on my couch and eat cake? You agreed in the beginning. This is exactly what we need. It's exactly what you need. Show up for yourself. Put the work in. You are worth it. Give me 5, 4, 3, 2, down and hold. One arm comes to your hip. That second hand comes to your hip. That front heel comes off the floor. That tailbone goes 1 inch lower. 3, 2, 1. Stand up. Shake it up. You have a cardio burst. It's still on that right side, which I know is not what you want to hear. You're going to give me 3 pulses in that lunge, just where we were, but then you're going to use that last pulse as a plie for a full jump. I want arms overhead. I want those feet off the floor. If you need to modify, you give me a releve, straight knees, heels up. That's fine. So you pulse 1, 2, 3, and a jump. 1, 2, 3, and a jump. 1, 2, 3, and a jump. Join me. 1, 2, 3, up. 1, 2, 3, up. 1, 2, 3. Get off that floor. Come on. 1, 2, 3. In order to go up, you have to go down. Use that plie, and a lift. 1, 2, plie, and a lift. 1, 2, plie, and a lift. 2 more. 1, 2, plie. Last 1, 1, 2. Whew. I think I jumped early on that last one. I was so ready to get it over with. Ready for the other side? Left leg back. Check that form. Tailbone under. Shoulder blades rolled back. Abs are in tight. Knees are straight for right now. You're going to bend. Left knee down. All the way up. Left knee down. All the way up. Now we're really targeting not just your quads, which I know burn, but also your hamstrings, right? You can't have one without the other. They work in tandem, helping each other. So when you come up out of that lunge, I really need you to push that right heel, the one in front. Right heel down into the floor. Here we go. Push down. Good. Push down. Driving that right heel into the floor in order to lift up. And a down, push and lift. Good. Down, push and lift. Breathing the whole time. All right, now are you ready for that combo? Okay, here we go. And a lunge halfway, and a lunge tap forward. I gave you a break to catch that breath. You're welcome. We could have gone straight into it. Tap forward and a 1 halfway. Lunge tap forward. 1 halfway. Lunge. Don't forget that heel. That's why I pointed it out. When we get crazy into a combo, you forget the basics. Don't forget those basics. Use that right heel. It is your support. It's a source of a lot of power right now. 1, lift. 2, tap. 3, lift. 4, tap. 5, lift. 6, last ones. 7, lift. 8, keep it forward. Elbows come to that chair. Now pulse that tailbone down by bending into that right knee. Most of your weight's on that right foot. Most of it. In a second, it'll be all of it. Abs in tight. Tailbone pushing back. Strong spine. All the way through the crown of that head, you're elongating. Give me 5, 4, 3. You're doing great. 2, 1. Down and hold. Lift that left foot. Glue it to that calf. Now pulse it down. I need you to push. Getting that booty as low as you can without putting that knee at risk. Listen to your body. Find that limit. Breathe. Nothing burns. Everything feels fine. You're doing great. Give me 4, 3, 2, 1. Bring that left foot back. Check that form. Roll those shoulder blades back. Find that lunge and pulse it out. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Good. Get that back knee down to the floor. Anyone else's nose run when you get sweaty? It happens every time. I get sweaty and I guess I just start leaking out of everywhere. Whew. My nose is running. I'm sweaty. Give me 5, 4, 3, 2, down and hold. Keep that booty under. Don't you lean forward. One hand to your hips. Second hand to your hips. Front heel up. Booty goes down 1 inch. Hold it. Woohoo! Don't you come up out of it. You're better than that. Don't cheat. Don't cheat. 3, 2, 1. Stand up. Shake it out. Good. You have that cardio burst. You give me 1, 2, 3, and a jump. Join. 1, 2, 3, and a jump. Reaching those fingertips up to the ceiling on that jump. To modify, that's fine. You find that pulse, and you just lift those heels up for a releve. 1, 2, 3, heels up. And straightening those knees. Don't you keep those knees straight. Straighten them. You can modify all day. You cannot quit. 1, 2, 3, up. 1, 2, 3, 2 more. 1, 2, 3, last one. 1, 2, 3, shake it out. Good job. Get water. My water is right over here. How are we doing? I hope you're doing okay. We have a fun one next. You're hanging in there. I'm proud of you. All right. We're not going to add weights for this next one because I need both hands giving you as much support as you can get. So those hands are going to be on your chair. Go ahead and find that now. You're going to do what's called a hover lunge. Your right foot is lifted, keeping that knee 90 degrees. Not too far up, not too far down. Don't get lazy on me. 90 degrees. You're going to give me a hover lunge. What that means, you're bending into that left knee, trying to get that lunge position without the support of that foot. By nature, your weight will be slightly forward, but try not to cheat and keep it all the way into those toes. Weight into that left heel. Hover lunge, stand, lift to a calf raise and lower. Hover lunge, stand, lift to a calf raise. So you're keeping that weight as far back as you can into that heel. If you find yourself really struggling with that concept, then lift the toes on your left foot and push that heel down. It'll force it. Calf raise and lower. Hover lunge, lift, calf raise, and lower. Now on that calf raise, you're not just lifting that heel. You are lifting it up and pushing it forward. Lift and push forward. Good, that's going to get you that maximum contraction into those calf muscles. If you just lift, you're putting them to work a little bit, but not as much as you should. 1, 2, lift. Last one, we speed it up. 1, 2, lift. Now we're going to smooth it together. And a lunge and a calf raise. And a lunge and a calf raise. As you speed it up, you will want to lean forward even more. Really fight that weight. Keep it as far back as you can. Getting that right knee down to the floor if you can. Get it low. Get it low. Good. 5, 4, 3, you're doing great. 2, fight for it. 1, lift and hold. Lower that left heel halfway and pulse it out. 1, and a 2, and a 3, and a 4, and a 5. Now, if you didn't feel it before in those calves, you should now. That should be so uncomfortable, but I need you to keep pushing. You're not tapping the floor. You're not lifting all the way up to a releve. You found that halfway movement, and you're going up and down an inch. You should feel that creep up your calf, into your hamstrings, and into your booty right now. Now, if you feel it creeping into your lower back, that means those abs are caving forward and your lower back is arched. Fix that by tilting that tailbone down to the floor. Now you should feel it. Keep going. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, both feet down now, pulse into that calf raise. So your left foot has support right now. Those feet are together. Even those heels, they're glued together, which is gonna make you engage that booty. If your heels are separated, you naturally relax, but I want those glutes engaged. Give me 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 2 pulses. Down, down, highest releve. Down, down, up. Down, down, up. Down, down, up. Down, down, up. Now your left leg is so grateful to have support, but your right leg is starting to get a little warm, and you should have put together that we have 2 sides, right? So it's gonna have to do that whole thing on its own when it's already tired. So this next side is not gonna feel too good. Give me 5, give me 4, give me 3, fight for it. 2, don't you quit on yourself. 1, lower down, stretch out those calves. Push those heels down to the floor and then push those hips forward. And switch sides. Woo-hoo-hoo. Ready for the other side? All right. Right foot plants hard into the floor, especially that heel. Remember, we're focused on it. Bend that left leg. You're going to lower down, keeping that weight as far back as you can without losing your balance. Stand, calf raise, and lower. Lunge, stand, calf raise, and lower. Lunge, stand, calf raise, and lower. I keep trying to stay in the frame of this video, and it keeps cutting off the top of my head, but I guess my feet are more important than my head anyways in this shot. So focus on those releves. You'll know when my heel's up and my heel's down. You will know when I'm sweating or not. Maybe that's a good thing. Whew. Lunge and calf raise. Hover, lunge, and calf raise. Hover, lunge. If you're using a counter instead of a chair or even a table, you'll have a little more support to pull back on that surface. With my chair, I don't have much flexibility right now, so I'm having to lean forward, but it'll be a lot easier to keep that weight back if you have a stable surface. Give me 5. Give me 4. Give me 3. Give me 2. Come on. Give me 1. Last one. Good. Put it together. And a hover and a calf raise and a hover and a calf raise. Get that knee as low to the floor as you can. Now what that's doing, every time you drop that knee down to the floor, you're stretching your Achilles tendon and all of those calf muscles. And right when they get comfortable in a stretch, you're snapping up into that calf raise, which is going to put them to work. How cruel of you, telling them to relax and then you put them to work. But that's going to get you your maximum effort and maximum strength building as well, is if you involve a stretch and then force. Put it together, bam, that's where we get results. All right, so get that stretch, lift, stretch, put them to work. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Lift it up. Find that halfway with your heel. Pulse it down. I told you it wasn't going to feel good on this side. Ooh, I warned you. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Feet together. Find that pulse. Your right leg should want such a break right now. Try to keep that weight even between those feet. Don't let your left leg compromise and take all of it. Those feet need to work together. All right, here we go. 2 pulses down and a down, down, up. Down, down, up. Down, down, up. Down, down, up. Breathe. Keep that tailbone under. Don't let that booty stick out and you get lazy. Abs in tight. Shoulder blades out of those ears. You're not putting any weight into that chair. It's there for support, but not to cheat. Give me 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and lower down. Stretch out those calves. That should have been killer. You are going to feel that one tomorrow. I would say I'm sorry, but I'm kind of not. We don't really work our calves that often, and they're so important. Good. All right, get water if you need to. You have one more circuit. Now for this one, I'm going to turn and face the door, which is going to feel really awkward at first, but let me tell you why I'm doing that. I'm doing that because it'll be easier for you to follow. Trust me, I'm just as uncomfortable with you staring at my booty as you probably are, but it's going to be easier to follow than me facing you and you being confused. We're going to face the same way, same leg. It'll be easier. All right, did you get that water? All right. Whew. I might just use this doorknob. All right, your elbows are on your bar. That spine is a diagonal straight line. Don't curve that spine. Diagonal straight line. Those knees are bent. That right leg is going to come to the side. Go ahead and flex that foot for me. Toes forward, flexing all the way through that heel. Now find a pulse up. 2, 3. It doesn't have to be a high pulse. It can be a low pulse. What matters here is how controlled it is, especially on the way down. Height doesn't matter, speed doesn't matter. That's not where you're focused. You're focused on that pulse. 3, 2, 1, lift and hold. Now bend into that base leg, pushing that tailbone back. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 more. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Now give me circles with that right heel. Back. 2, 3. You're keeping that tailbone back, keeping that base leg bent, keeping those toes forward. 3, 2, 1. Let's reverse it. Circles forward. 1 and 2. Again, it doesn't matter how high those circles are. It doesn't matter how fast they are. Actually, the slower they are, probably the more difficult. What matters here is control. Controlling that leg, especially on the descent as you lower down each time. That's what's important. Give me 4, 3. We're going to put those 3 moves together. You give me a pulse up, pulse down, and a circle back. You give me pulse up, pulse down, circle back. Give me pulse up, pulse down, circle back. Give me pulse up, pulse down, circle back. Give me 1, 2, 3. Give me 1, 2, 3. You have 2 more combos. 1, 2, 3. Last one. Here we go. And 1, 2, 3. You're going to put them together even more. Down and up at the same time. Circle. Down, up, and a circle. Down, up, and a circle. Down, up, and a circle. That should feel miserable right now. Your booty should be screaming at you to stop. But it's your last circuit of this short little class. You're not going to stop. You have no stop in you today. There is 0 stop in you. You know what you do have? A lot of keep on going and fight through the burn. I need you to keep pushing. That booty needs to be put to work. You've been sitting at home, working at home. I know, it's brutal. Give me 2 more. And a 1 and a circle. And 1 circle, lift and hold. Keep those toes forward. Drop that booty 1 inch lower. And stand up. Bring that left foot in and sit down for a figure 4. Whew, that should feel incredible right now. Linger there as long as you need. Pause the video if you need to stretch. You have 1 more side, and then you are done. Can you give me that? Let's go. You know exactly what to expect. Elbows down. Pulse that left foot up, up. Your left knee has a soft bend in it. Your booty is back. Your abs are in tight. You are breathing. Whew. Give me 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Base leg. Let's go. Get low. 1, 2, 3, 4. You are not dropping that left leg. You are keeping it up, keeping that booty engaged. Those glute meats are working on that right side. That weight is through your right heel, pushing into the floor to lift up. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Give me circles back. It doesn't matter how high that circle is. It matters how controlled it is. Those abs are in tight. That spine is straight. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Take it forward. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. You have your first combo. Let's put it together. You give me pulse, lower, circle. You give me pulse, lower, circle. You give me pulse, plie, circle. You give me pulse, plie, circle. Those glute meats, whew, and circle. Give me 1, 2. They should have your full attention, but you have 2 more. 1, 2. No quit on this side either. Come on. 1, 2. Circle. You put them even more together. Down and up, and a circle. 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 Find that tempo, find that rhythm, and be consistent. I need you to commit right now to yourself. Commit to it. Don't finish this. This is your last circuit. You can stretch after this. You can stretch and get water and go on with your day, but not right now. Not right now. You have 2 more. Give me 1, circle, down and up, circle, stand up. Right foot comes in. Find that figure 4. Push that booty back. Breathe. Whew. Come on up. Take a big inhale, arms lift. Exhale, bring those hands through a flat back down to the floor. Good, big circle with those arms back up to your inhale. Go through that flat back and hands down to the floor. Transition that weight into your toes and then back into your heels. Into your toes, back into your heels, into your toes, back into your heels. 1 more. Into your toes, back into your heels, and hold. Good. Hands come to your elbows. Take a small sway side to side. You're not going for speed here. You're going for slowly deepening that stretch. Every time you go side to side, you're also going lower to the floor. Letting gravity just pull you down. 3, 2, 1. Slowly stand up. Good job. Bring that right foot. I'm going to go to the side. Bring that right foot back. Both heels are pushing down. Both knees are straight. Slowly bend into that front leg. Good. Once that heel starts coming off the floor, it's a sign you've gone too far. Now slowly open that chest to the ceiling. You're pulling out of the front of that hip. You're not just arching into your back, you're pulling up. Slowly find your center. Switch legs. Left leg back. Push that heel down. You keep that heel connected as you lower those hips down. Stretching through that calf. You might even feel it behind that knee. That's normal. That's okay. Once you find that limit where you're as low as you can without that heel coming up, open that chest. Chest to the ceiling. Neck relaxed. Shoulders down. Not caving into that lower back, but thinking up more than anything. Slowly come up. Shake it out. Stretch anything else you need. You are good to go. Thanks for coming. Have a good day.